For the vast part of immigration law, it's civil law. That's why they don't have a right to a free attorney.
Following videos for informational purposes only. This is not legal advice.
Well, we see in the news right now a whole lot of immigration raids and deportation enforcement. You see it with Minnesota, the U.S. citizens that were horrifically killed. But then also the raids against children. I mean, little minor children being detained, put in immigration jail and deportation proceedings. And there's been a lot of analysis. Over 75% of the people have no criminal history whatsoever. And by the way, another misconception under the law is that, if they're illegally here, they're criminals. That's not true. For the vast part of immigration law, it's civil law. That's why they don't have a right to a free attorney. Under the U.S. Constitution, they have to pay for their own attorney because it's a civil case, not a criminal case. So there's a lot of political stuff going on that's hurting people on the ground, but isn't accurate under the law. Sub-issue on this is a amount of detained work has increased dramatically. So there's, if somebody's put in deportation proceedings, there's the detained docket if they're in immigration jail, and the non-detained docket. And detained work is a lot more difficult because individuals aren't working, they might not have the ability to pay for an attorney, and the trial has to be done a lot quicker. The judges are required to make a trial date faster than the non-detained docket because they can't indefinitely hold somebody. That's against the U.S. Constitution. Now the problem becomes how many individuals can afford an immigration attorney to go to a full trial in less than 3 months, let alone if it's a child in deportation, like a 7-year-old girl where both of her parents have been murdered and she's afraid to go back, she has to pay for her own lawyer. This is, not humanitarian. It's not who we are as a country. And it's rough to see. And the amount of detained work has also increased because of a newer policy from the Trump administration saying a lot more people are subject to mandatory detention. Now, lastly, what I would say with everything I just mentioned, there's a lot of fear out there, and it's understandable. And we see it in our clients. We see how worried they are about their cases. This is another reason to have a really good immigration attorney to try to help you in the environment that we're in.
ModiLawFirm.com